What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Omni today, Omni Network. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. As Bitcoin is literally pushing into new all-time highs as we speak, hopefully this party bus keeps going. If it don't, maybe we take a little pause. We go down back to our prior highs. We're like down to 113, 114K, and then we continue up. A little shaky is good, helps season the biscuits a little bit more. If we're looking at Omni here, we are up 87%. Speaking of seasonings, this thing is robust, man. Absolutely it's up 87%, but the deal here, guys, is we're not even a full 4.5 hours into this day. We're like 4 hours 20 minutes into the day right now. We got 19 hours 40 minutes left. Wouldn't surprise me if we pulled back a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me if it kept going either. But from a low to a high since July 7th. It's the 11th now. So what? That's 5 days? No, that's 4 days. I can't believe math just failed me there. 4 days. 256% up. That's phenomenal. Phenomenal growth, phenomenal volume, all good things. All good things. If we're looking at, let's see here. Looking at Omni, is there, I don't think there is anything with like more data. That's okay. Let's see. Let me get my cat's trying to get me to give him some attention. Yeah, we'll just use Coin. I think Coinbase, if I remember correctly, does actually have all the historical data for Omni, so that's good enough. Yeah, this thing is one of those gems, guys. One of those gems that we've been looking at. $515 million market cap. Not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume for what it's seeing on Coinbase, right? Not reported. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I was like, that's a higher market cap than I remember. I'm like, 515. That didn't sound right. It's just because it's XCN Omni. It should be like, yeah. Super low. 160 million, yeah. 256%. It was less than 100 million not but 4 days ago. Crazy stuff. There we go. Yeah, there's the volume. It's off the charts. That's a little bit dramatic. What even is this volume? That is like 3 times the market cap. This pump is not natural, my friends. But hey, you're doing really well. You're doing well for yourself right now. And it can persist, but oftentimes pumps like these they're very short-lived. Like a bright star, they burn bright, but they are short-lived in comparison to darker stars, I suppose. I don't know. High to low at the 0.5. A lot of crypto has been finding significance at the 0.5 this cycle. Very possible that you find some resistance here. Let's just see from a high to a low here what you're doing. High to a low here. You're at your 1272. Bitcoin's at its 1272. I mean, maybe it finds resistance here. Right? Let me see. Bitcoin, if we take this... Isn't it this high to low? No, it might be this high to low. Yeah, we're right there at our 1272. I mean, maybe we find resistance. I'll delete this so that it's less congested. We find resistance right here. It's very possible. Let's look at the short-term stuff and we'll zoom out and see if we can figure anything out. Okay, a lot of volume. Spectacular volume. Spectacular readings on the RSI. 38 minutes left in this hour here. Not looking bad, that's for sure. 4-hour time frame. Also very dominant. We're not getting a whole lot off of that, man. Just super dominant. I don't know as far as where you're going to go next. It's any man's guess at this point. Or woman's. There's ladies in the space too. High or low. High to low, I should say. High to low measurement. Going to the 1272 here. Finding resistance. If we do find resistance, and it looks like we are, not a financial advisor, but I would anticipate we go to the 886, 786 area, which actually is right there back with your prior high. So something down at about $2.98 to $3.30, I would expect you to go to. You're at 450 now, so a little bit lower. Something like that makes a lot of sense to me. I actually think it'd make a lot of sense to go just below $3 because then you're below that like psychological level of support, and that can cause some drama in people's heads, right? They might make the wrong decision and panic sell. That kind of happens, I feel like, a good bit of the time, but I don't know. We'll see. After that, after you bounce here, or at the very least, you would go back to your 100 area, which is at $3.70. One of those two areas. After you bounce in this zone, you should be continuing up to 680 and beyond. I would expect that you do go beyond $6.80 very, very soon. But this probably all happens today. I mean, you've probably seen the majority of this move. I doubt that it persists this way, but you never know, man. This is why, and not financial advice, not a financial advisor, if you bought this thing at these lows, if you bought this thing at all through here, it's not worth selling. It's not worth trying to get cute and trying to play the game with it because you just never know, man. You really never know. It's the worst whenever you have a coin that's doing well and then you sell it because you think it's going to go down. You can play this game where you buy more and then it goes up, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But if it just keeps going, I'm just telling you, that's so much more fun to just hold on to something. You wake up day in and day out and it just grows. It just continues to grow. Next thing you know, you're at new all-time highs. Inevitably, and let's talk about that because you are definitely underway to new all-time highs, right? So high to low here, discernible high to low. We should see, I mean, you're at 445, man. We should see 28 bucks, 64 bucks, something in that range between now and the end of August. I would very much anticipate that. If not there, then something higher. Genuinely. If not there, with such a low market cap like this, you could see, I mean, you could see crazy growth, you guys. We could see things all the way up at like $122. But I'm thinking something around 65, probably just above our current all-time highs. Maybe at the minimum 30 bucks, but I think you smashed it 40 bucks. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes. I don't have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said everything I need to say, but just good job, Omni. I'm sorry I can't do more in-depth analysis on this, but there's just really not much to go off of. You've been down your whole life. And these are coins. This is why on my YouTube channel, it was on the treasure hunt playlist here. Let me just pull it up if we got it. Right. I know we don't talk about it all the time, but I mean, it's been boring. It's been boring. You know what I mean? It's still a good one. And I know there's some people that watch this channel regularly that are invested in it. So shout out to you guys for making some money. Good job. Good job. Definitely nice. Like I said, it's really, and not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It's not hard to find coins that do this. You just have to be patient, right? You have to be patient. You have to DCA. They're all going to pump. This is the front running of alt season, right? Everyone says people have a misinterpreted guide. I don't know why, but there's this guide going on being like circulated through X. I feel like I'm in a damn parrot box where everybody's like, "Hey, did you hear this? Yeah, I heard this. We must be a couple of smart little effers, aren't we?" Like just thinking that they know what they're talking about because some dude with more money than them made a diagram. The diagram goes like this, and it sounds nice. In theory, it sounds nice, right? Bitcoin pumps first, then Ethereum pumps, then altcoins pump. But that's not what happens. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I've been in three bull markets now. That's not what happens. Ethereum pumps and every altcoin pumps with it. That's what happens. And then Ethereum chills and altcoins still continue to rally. Yes, like there's definitely levels and phases of how coins run. I'm not trying to dispute that. I'm just saying the idea that alt season doesn't start until after Ethereum pumps. I wouldn't say after. I would say until it does pump. Ethereum pumps and altcoins pump together, right? And then if Ethereum chills and it kind of moves sideways, it doesn't like drop off a cliff. Yes, that is a time for altcoins to run as well. But this is the I don't know what the foreshadowing of an alt season to come when you have random altcoins that are popping off. The rest of the market's chilling. Maybe not everything's popping off, right? Some things are moving up, everything's moving up, but you have random altcoins that are doing this. It'll be like a dozen throughout the week, and then next week it'll be another dozen, and then the next week it'll be another dozen, and until Ethereum pumps, then everything is moving up. But understand, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, not everything's going to move like this. Please do not take your boring coin, whatever it might be, if it looks like this right now, and you're looking at this, you're like, I want some of this, so I'm going to buy this. You're selling your coin that looks like this to buy the coin that looks like this because you're hoping that it keeps doing this, but really the coin that you just sold is next in line to do this. Every coin takes its turn. Have patience, my friends. Have patience. And just, again, good job. Really good job to all the people holding Omni. That's spectacular, phenomenal. I mean, you're the opposite of bearish. I mean, you could pull back. You could do all those levels that I was talking about, pulling back, but don't hold your breath over that, right? I mean, I wouldn't try to play the selling game with this thing. Clearly, you're on a war path to the moon, and I don't think you're going to stop until you get there. So just think about new all-time highs. If a dip comes your way, dips are for buying. They're not for selling. If a rip comes your way, rips are for holding, not for selling. The tip, we've already given it to you, is going to be likely somewhere between, what was it? I think $40 to $65, if not higher, right? And we don't have a whole lot to go off of, so excuse me if this is not a proper fib. Well, maybe we can have I just don't know. I don't know. What day did Omni Network come out? Let's see here. Go to the all-time history. It was the 19th, 18th of January. Is that? Oh, April. 18th of April. That's this day. Okay, so let's try it. Let's just see. I really wouldn't be surprised if you saw new all-time highs. I mean, maybe 78 bucks, man. You're at your 382 now. That's actually a good area to find resistance. 382 down to your 236, right below $3. I'm just telling you. And again, if it goes below $3, you don't slap yourself and say, "Damn it, it was at 450. I should have sold. He said it was going to go below $3. I could have played the." Who cares? Don't play the game. Just if it dumps, down there if, because it's not guaranteed, and it's still not guaranteed that it continues to pump, but I would bet it does. If and when it goes down to $3, and I'm fairly confident at this point that it does, buy more. I wouldn't, though. I would not get in the way of this thing to the upside. And the way that you get in the way of it, how you get in the way of it to the upside is by selling, by trying to get cute. Don't get cute. It's going to do the work for you. You don't have to do any work. Just hold, buy more, hold more. Wait till you get to new all-time highs. We'll see you at, I mean, anything from probably $33 to $78. I like this in between, and we'll see how it does. That's my cat. If you guys heard him, that was Mufasa. Come here, Mufasa. Come here, little buddy. Yeah, $40, because oftentimes with the 1414 you actually go just above there. $60 right there. I mean, hell, yeah, why not? Why not go to $78? That's too high of a market cap. You know how much it would have to grow? Do you know what sector of the financial system we're in? We are in cryptocurrency. No height is too small to achieve. Yeah, that's a 15x from here. 17x from here, yeah. Absolutely, that can happen. 17x on $156 million. What is that? Not even $3 billion? It's a lot of money. $3 billion is a lot of money, but that is an attainable market cap, especially from here. Yeah, absolutely. Especially for this crypto. I think it can do that, but maybe it doesn't. Don't hold your breath over that, but I would at least expect something around new all-time highs, around $40 or more. That's my personal expectation. I've got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Again, just good job. And again, this is the proper reaction. When you see a coin going off like this and you're like, damn it, I could have bought, right? I could have put everything in here and it would have been so good. The proper reaction is to go, good job for the people that did. Good job for the ones that are in it. It wasn't me. My time will come. I'm holding gems too, and they will pump. Just be patient. I got distracted, didn't I? I went to content. I'm not trying to go to do I want content? No, I want my playlist. Playlist here. Playlist. Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt. Yeah, that playlist. Was it here? Why did I clicked my videos? It pulls it up like that. I wish I wasn't on my channel. You guys won't see it like this, but just if you're on my channel, go to playlist Treasure Hunt. This was one of those coins that was on there, and there's a few others obviously, but just because there's a coin that's not on there doesn't mean it's not part of the like there's plenty of treasures out there. Anyways, I'm done. Take it easy. Bye bye.